Let's paint a bunny with Blender. So we're going to set up a couple of preferences first. And that's Edit Preferences, Navigation, turn on Orbit Around Selection, and turn off Auto Perspective. And then import the bunny. File, Import, Wavefront Object, bunny. And now Orbit Around Selection means that you can select the body by clicking it, and then just hold the middle mouse and rotate around like this in all directions. Okay, so the first thing is to set up the textures that we need to paint to, because the body is divided into head, torso and leg UVs. So we'll go to shading. In my case I have to pull up this, and on the right you've got materials here, so click that. And we're not interested in the tail, the eyes or the mouth, so we just want the head, torso and legs. So we'll click the head first, and then Shift A texture, image texture, connect it to base color, new head text, and click OK. Don't just click enter or it won't apply. If it turns black, you know it's applied. Right, torso, same, Shift A, texture, image texture, connect, new torso text. Okay, and the same for the legs. And that's all set up. So now we can go to the texture paint workspace, which is one of the workspaces along the top here. So select that, press 1 to get it into front view, zoom in. Now I'm going to change the window on the left to, we'll split it into 3. So horizontal split, so right click this join here, and then choose horizontal split, and then left click, horizontal split, left click. Right, so for the head we're going to select head text, torso, torso text, legs, legs text. Now we don't want to see the UVs because they're going to distract us from what we've painted. So come to view, turn off display texture paint UVs, and do that for each one. Not that view, this view. Right, pull this up. We'll look at options here. This is options, and we need to tell it what to paint. So we don't want to paint onto a single image, we're going to paint onto the materials that we've set up. So click this down arrow and change it to material. Now we see what we've already set up. Okay, so now we can start painting. So let's choose a colour to paint with. Greenish. And we're going to fill that colour over the whole body. So choose the fill brush here. I've lost the colour. Okay, and the strength would be 1. You could set it here or up here. So now we can click on the bunny and it will fill. There we go. So don't worry about these lines, they're just display artifacts. Just scroll in and or scroll out and they'll go. Right, so now let's give it some eyeshadow. Nice yellow colour. And we'll go to brush. And press F to change the brush size. Lost the colour again. Right, so let's start the eyeshadow. Now I've got smooth stroke on, so it's this line that's making the paint is following the line. I can turn that off here. Sorry, stabilize stroke. It's very handy for when you want some accuracy. And we're going to use it next for the eyeliner. First of all, we've only painted on one side. We don't want that. We want to turn on mirror. So let's do that now. And repeat. And that's okay. But I see one thing. See here, it's not painted properly. That's because one vertex needs smoothing. So just quickly change from texture paint to edit mode. Select the problem vertex, right click it and smooth vertices. And now it will paint. So back to texture paint. And that's worked. Right, give it some eyeliner. Nice navy blue. Now that's, you can see the point of enabling orbit around selection, because doing that and zooming in, you can scroll right in and get all parts painted. But not to worry if you can't reach some, because then we can come over here. Oh, that's gone to legs. So we'll change that back to torso, to head, and that back to torso. Right, so we can come over here and zoom in. Change view to paint. Reduce the size of the brush, because you always have to in this window. Now this doesn't mirror, so you've got to do both sides. And we've actually got to turn off stabilize stroke first. Now we can fill it in. You can see it hasn't mirrored, so we're gonna have to do both sides. And that's done. And turn stabilize back on for the eyebrows. I want a nice dark red. I want that to go to a point. So we need to select this green again, or change to that green again. But how do you get the right colour to match? I've got the colour picker here. And if I colour pick from the main 3D window, I get the wrong colour. So I'm going to colour pick from the texture window. And now we have it correct. That's the eyebrows. And if you wanted to, you could feather them. So you click the smear brush. Not quite full strength, maybe 850 or so. You can turn on stabilized stroke for this if you like. Right, nose. Click the brush again. Orange. Dark, no, brown. No, dark orange. And lips. Turquoise lips. Now there's bits here we can't reach, so we're going to have to do that on the texture window. So reduce the size of the brush again. Turn off stabilized stroke, otherwise you can't paint in this window. And just fill in what you couldn't reach. Oh, you need the full strength here. Still miss some, and that's because there's another little bit of island over here. and then just the paws and ears. Select the brush again, choose the colour, pink. And that's it. So now, very important is to save each image, otherwise it won't be there again next time. Right, so image save as, whatever we called it. Okay, so next time we're going to try paint a tattoo.